Hey guys, this is Maka here bringing you another Nintendo Box video, and today I will be talking about the imminent release of Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U in the West, and it is actually the 19th of September for me, because I am in the UK, which is in Europe, and I am so psyched for this, guys. But also on that day, the Tokyo Game Show is happening, I believe, and it is actually been announced before, I think it was about a week ago, that new DLC for Hyrule Warriors will be announced at that. So I just kind of wanted to make a video talking through some of the ideas that I had for possible DLC that they could announce. And there's just a mass amount of possibilities. It was always certain that they were going to, because Koei Tecmo do a lot of DLC, a lot of it, and they're quite well known for doing a lot of it. So I think that was never a doubt. But here are a few of my ideas, guys. Maybe you'll agree with them, maybe you won't, and maybe it'll inspire you to just think up of a few ideas and get into some false hope just like I am. So please leave a comment down below what you think to these. But my first idea is, of course, more game modes. There could be some really awesome game modes. Some ones that kind of switch it up a little bit, kind of like the adventure mode seems to be doing, but in a different direction again. And I don't have a clue what these game modes would be, but I know that they'd be awesome. And another is more maps to play on, because of course more maps is awesome. And then this is another idea that I have, and this one's kind of a bit more fleshed out in my brain, because I can think of some actual examples, and that is more characters. So one example that I can think of is Malon from Ocarina of Time, and I think that would be really cool. And I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility, because I think that if Agatha can make it into the game, then Malon could easily make it into the game. I think that would be quite a cool, quirky addition to a game that's already seeming pretty damn quirky. And she always just seemed like a really cool fringe character to me in Ocarina of Time. So personally, that would be something that I would be very interested in. And another is Skull Kid from Majora's Mask. I know that Skull Kid is like a massive character for a lot of people, just as Majora's Mask is a massive game as far as Zelda goes for a lot of the fans. So I definitely think that they could have kind of took a bit more from Majora's Mask and used Skull Kid, because he would have been a cool addition. Definitely been a cool addition. He has some awesome powers that could have very much been utilised. But let's hope for DLC, guys, and let's hope that he's in it. Another is a pretty creepy character. You might have known that I was going to say him before you went into this video at all, but Tingle from Wind Waker and Majora's Mask, and a few other Zelda games, I believe, as well as his own game. And that would be a crazy, insane character to have, but it would be a really cool one, and I'd just like to see what kind of moves they could come up with for him. That would be really cool to me. And then the second to last character is Vati, the bad guy from at least 4 Swords. I believe he's also in a few of the other handheld games, and he's a pretty cool character, and he has that awesome transformation, which could be actually what he transforms into for his like massive move. That would be a really good idea to me. And the final idea that I've got for a character is, of course, Groose from Skyward Sword. Now this is one that will definitely split opinions, because people either loved Groose or hated Groose, and the idea of having a rival in a Zelda game. So I don't know what that's going to be like, if you guys will like that, and it's not one that I particularly care for, because I haven't actually played Skyward Sword. I just know a lot about it, and I wouldn't care for that too much, and I personally wouldn't buy it if it was a single purchase, but it's just an idea. And then moving on, I have another idea that just came to my brain while I was thinking about this. I was thinking, wow, well, Mario Kart 8 has recently had DLC announced, and that took some pretty awesome methods of actually doing it in the way that it does it with packs, and I really like that idea. And I think that they could really utilise that kind of idea with this. I think that they could make some larger kind of packs that maybe includes a couple of maps and maybe a character and some items, which would be really fleshed out, and that would be really awesome, and do it specific to each game that they haven't really concentrated on. So they've concentrated mainly on Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and also, of course, Ocarina of Time. So maybe do a pack that's based mainly on Majora's Mask, because at the moment there's only a few references in pointing at Majora's Mask. So I think that could be really cool. Maybe add Skull Kid from there, and that would be really awesome, and it would be so cool. And then one that's a bit more out there would definitely be a Wind Waker pack, because how would you really do that? It would be kind of funny, and I understand that it might not fit in with the whole feel of the game, because it's definitely slightly more aesthetically mature than Wind Waker. But if Skyward Sword can be in there, then I think at a push Wind Waker could be in there, and you could add some Wind Waker maps which could make it fit, and maybe add Toon Link or maybe Tingle, and that could be really awesome. As well as some other packs that based on other games, such as A Link to the Past, which I don't really know what it would be, but it would be pretty cool whatever it would be, and I'm sure that Nintendo and Koei Tecmo working together could get some ideas, and I just really hope that these are down the pipeline, and they are really definitely on the way, because that would be really cool to me, guys. And they're just some ideas that I had swirling around my mind. But what are your ideas? Please leave a comment down below telling me what your ideas are, guys, and also your opinions on my ideas, as well as leaving a like, please, if you could, and also subscribing to the channel if you liked my content. Thank you very much, guys. I've been Maka. This has been another Nintendo Box video. Bye.